And we're live. Happy Friday.
Are we live or the We the Undead?
It's like, are you there?
We're live.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Building with Bunny. But today we have Bluegrass with us.
Oh, special lucky day.
Special day. Now, that isn't to say that Grandma Badger might not pop up because she's going to see the notification, but I didn't know her schedule today. So I just was going to show up and get this build done.
And on your day off. Congratulations.
Yes. Oh, my God, a day off. I just needed a break from the chaos.
Let me check.
Hi, Will. How are you? Good morning.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So no pressure to even talk. Just hang out, build, get the stuff done, enjoy the build. You know, I have 2 more small Halloween builds to do after this, so I really got to kick it into high gear with Halloween being just next week. And then you know what happens after that, Bluegrass?
A turkey?
Well, technically, yes. But in building world, Christmas, we're going to do Christmas.
Oh. Well, it's also No Shave November.
How does that relate to building, though? I don't know. Does your minifig or your sig fig suddenly get a beard?
Oh, that could work.
That could be cute, right?
If it was my thing. Oh, but here I just, you know how you always discover new things and new people. So this guy made a water park out of Lego. Oops.
Oh, that's fun.
Oops. Stop. His music's on.
Hold on. Oh, never mind then.
It's so we'll you and I can watch him later, but he's interesting builder, making fun things. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be in the studio here in a minute. Everybody, thanks for showing. And oh yeah, I was going to go check our chat.
It's just Will right now.
Well, Will, thanks for being a boot.
Yep, we appreciate you, Will. It's kind of an odd time for me to stream, so I'm not really sure who's around and who's not. I'm sure people are still working and whatevs, but I just need to get this done. And instead of sitting in a studio alone, why not stream, right?
Oh, echo.
Who's got an echo?
I just finally, I found the stream and I turned it on to say, hello, Hoarder 66, Will. 3 watching, assuming that's all 3 of us. And then
it is.
I was getting the feedback from the sound on the iPad. There we go.
It's been a minute since we've gotten a feedback problem.
I don't do this every day, so my technical difficulties are deep. Yeah. Anyway.
So what are you going to be sorting today when you come down here?
Just all that stuff that I just piled up. Oh, let's buy bins of storage that is just, ill sorted, not even sorted.
Yeah.
And then if it's going to be, cashing some things in, new discoveries.
We do have a lot of storage.
Yeah. Yes, we're organizing the space better as well.
Hey, I'm going to put this out. Will says, I'm building some spooky habitats and I was trying to finish them today before I leave for the weekend. Well, perfect. Welcome to Spooky Streamy Time.
Spooky Streamy Time is for shoot.
What was I going to say? Oh, right. So I have a friend and her and I share a lot of the same interests. Her husband builds Lego. I think that she has built Lego, but isn't into it as hard as some of us. But what we also share in common is a true fondness and love for the Wizard of Oz. And Charlie has come across the Wizard of Oz CMFs, but I'm missing 2 of them. So my idea is, my friend Danielle, she has an office at home. We both work remotely, and so she moved her office to the basement, and she decorated the basement portion of her office in Wizard of Oz. So she's got the Yellow Brick Road and Emerald City and all of this. So she's in it to win it. And I thought it would be so great to get her the Wizard of Oz CMFs that she can have on her desk. I just know that she would love that. So I have 2 of the 4. So I have the Lion and the Tin Man, but I need to hunt down Dorothy, Toto, and the Scarecrow. So if anybody has those and you'd be willing to give them up for a nominal fee, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to start hunting locally and see if I can find them. I thought it would be a really fun little gift for her new office to have that. And she does have some appreciation of Lego, so she could dig it. She'd dig it.
Well, there's another Scarecrow in Batman. That's also what you can build.
I also don't know the series number that they came out of. I got to figure that out. I looked it up the other
Lego
night.
Movie 2.
Yeah, it's Lego Movie 2.
Lego Movie 2, the second series of Lego Movie 2, I think. It was confused. Hold on, let me just had it up here. Because there's also the Wicked Witch, but she was in Wicked Witch and the Flying Squirrel Monkeys is in a Dimension set.
Oh, right. But not a CMF. I wonder why they didn't do a CMF of the Green Witch.
Oh, they did it for Dimensions.
Well, I know, but why didn't they do it to go?
Because they already did it for Dimensions, or they, sometimes they'll wait.
Do we have more than one Green Witch for Dimensions?
I'll look at them.
Because if we do, I might end up stealing that to them.
Yeah, it's fine. If it's a dupe, I'm sure.
Yes, only if it's a dupe.
Let's see. Where are we at here? Minifigure. Okay. Let me navigate Bricklink as we go. Get my neck piece.
Yeah,
here.
I'm just beginning my search for these items. It just came up the other night when Charlie's like, "Oh, look what we have," and I was like, "Oh, Sugarfoot, I need those." It's like living with a Lego store that I don't know the stock of. It's great. Suddenly Charlie's like, "Hey, we have these. Should we sell these?" And I'm like, "No, we should not."
Well, I have a lot of minifigures.
Yeah.
The case that and the dupes. See, that's why we get along. I say a thing, and then I need those. Here, where was I?
Or I steal them when you're not looking.
Minifigures. Pay no attention to.
Woo, my sticker placement.
Look at that wrench.
On the day.
That's a daddy wrench.
Look at that sticker placement. What are you doing there? What are you doing with that wrench?
And showing off my wrenches. What did we say?
CMF?
Lego Movie 2.
Lego Movie 2?
This is under here. Series. Oh, it's all series. Lego Movie 2.
Oh, shit. I put the sticker on upside down.
Okay, yeah, it was Lego Movie 2.
I put the sticker on upside down. Okay, well, who's going to know? I'm going to flip it because I can't rip that sticker off. I'm just going to put the chalk at the top of the board instead of the bottom of the board. Who's going to know?
Yeah, it was Lego Movie 2. I've got Benny. I've got Benny sealed.
Ooh, I love that.
There's Dorothy. Checking my camera here.
We can't see. That's
Watermelon guy. Hello, kitty. You the kitty. There's the Tin Man.
I'm gonna put this down here.
That's one we have, right? We have him.
Why does that come off?
And then he didn't
Last
come with an accessory. Oh, I got this guy sealed. But he has nothing to do with Wizard of Oz. Actually, there was a set of Munster Fighters with this guy.
Okay, listen. That's the
right.
third time I'm pushing that in and it pops off.
Okay.
Stop. Fourth time's the charm. You think? Fourth time is the charm. Hold on tight. Here we go. We're going to hold on to it. There we go. We're done. Good.
Yay! You did it.
It's the little things. Well, I put the sticker on upside down. It was perfect sticker placement until I realized it was upside down. But who's going to know? No one's going to know.
Oh. I should have dropped a line to Brett. See if we can play along. What time is it there?
Maybe he's still sleeping.
It's about 2 in the afternoon there.
Oh, well, maybe he's busy with Tommy.
Oh, this knee, God, I hurt so bad on it.
I put it on Insta, and I stuck it in the group chat, so for Cliff. People will see it. They will come if they're around. It's more about my peace of mind today than it is. I sit upstairs and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get downstairs and I need to build. I feel like, once a week is not enough. But by the time people stream at night, I'm already ready to go to sleep. So sometimes the streams at night are hard for me.
They're on a different time zone.
Yeah, I've already mentally extinguished myself. I can't think about how to put bricks together.
Let's see, we got.
I missed Cliffy's last night. No, was he Wednesday? Yesterday was Hoosier. How did I miss Hoosier? Did he stream?
I looked it up until about 10 o'clock and I didn't see any action.
Okay. I lost a day there some. I thought I missed Cliffy's yesterday. Will said I wake up at 4:30 a.m. Easter time, so I hear you on the whole people stream too late for me. Yes, that's just it. We're on this weird funky thing with the dogs now where the elderly dog gets us up at between 4 and 5. And I just stay up because once I'm up after feeding and watering, I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to stay up now because it'd be useless to go back to sleep. Well, except for today. I did go back to sleep. But most days I just stay awake and then I usually do diamond art for a couple of hours and then I go to work. So yeah, definitely time for bed by the time 8 or 9 rolls around. I guess I just have to embrace that I'm getting old and I can't do it all. I want to do it all though. I want to do it all the time. Mm-mm. 3, 4.
Shit, which wild style does? Oh yeah, right. Let me see if I got that extra.
Oh, are you down here?
No, I'm up
Upstairs.
here
I was like,
farting
what?
around. Let's see if I got that other.
Don't show too much of our mess.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. Here.
Sometimes things get plunked on the Lego table when they shouldn't.
Oh well, here. This is a. Here it is.
Oh yeah, we got that cute luggage.
Gotta
I
put
think
it
it would
in
be
this.
so fun, like when you go to a Lego show and you got to schlep a bunch of stuff. Like I'm not a backpacky kind of girl, so having a little rolly Lego cart would be so fun.
Oh yeah, the backpack is like for kids, I think. Pay no attention to the piles. The piles. Stacks up some days, you know how it goes. Ooh, what's that one? It's the Supra.
Mm.
Okay. No, I was looking at dimensions, right? Oh, that good knee.
Yeah, if we had the witch.
Oh, there's extra Chima. All this. Aquaman. What's her name? Well, let's see. There's a witch. There's the monkeys. The monkeys might have got lost. And
Monkeys.
I think I do have it sealed.
Well, we
Ooh,
don't want that.
Beetlejuice.
I just thought if you had an extra.
Well, so if I got it sealed, you can have this one.
Oh, gotcha.
But I don't. Don't see it doubled. No, hold on. Place.
I just the link.
Nope. Oh, there might be another one floating around here somewhere. I'm going through all these minifigs right now.
Well, I'm thinking if I can get it to her by Christmas,
Yeah.
if we make an effort to try to get the other ones, and then hopefully maybe Madhouse has the other ones or Brock.
I'm thinking Madhouse. I can give. I'm going to hit Madhouse here Saturday or Sunday. Probably Sunday is my day.
I want to go. I want to go.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I need a better. I'm gonna pop right back downstairs.
Okay.
Okay, and then yeah, minifigs. But no, I have.
Thanks for looking.
Well, it's not. Thanks for having me. What's back here? Bits.
Hey, Brett. We were just talking about you. Were your ears ringing?
Brett, mate. No, I think this is. But the guy was used these pretty cool. So there's another guy. I think Robin Hood bricks. Use these to make a bat swarm.
Can't see.
Exactly. They're the little
clear. Yeah.
the little superhero jumpers or
Yeah.
standoffs.
I knew what you meant.
I think that's all right. Let's hit this bulk. Or actually, I got this Ultra Agents I could play on.
So much bulk, so little time.
so tired of things.
You're so
Just
tired of
happened. I'm trying to get to the chat, and it goes full screen, and you never figure it out. All right, there you go, Brett. How are you now? And this phone is going to go. Oh, here you go. We show off our zombies.
Yes. I have them all in my doorway over here.
Oh, you have one extra if anybody was. I think, what do we have? An extra skull?
The extra skull is actually going to do Jude.
Ah.
Yep.
Whoa. Uh-huh. Strangest, funniest things.
Hmm.
His head was getting cold. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to flip this maybe on the fly. Let's see. The settings right. I did it. I did a thing.
Look at your cute face.
No, I always hit the wrong X. So be ready for the green box here again. Oh, yay! Hey,
It's a little blurry though.
it's me, Charlie-o.
It's a little blurry. Maybe it's
the phone. Where's this? I mean, this thing's been
you're
dropped
fine.
more than.
Nobody needs to look at you that closely.
Well, I can't see what I'm showing if I decide to flip the. It's a bad. This is not the best sided camera.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You are fine. I just wanted you to know that you were a little bit. Where are you? Oh, you're in
I'll
the
have
lake?
to check the page. I'm like next door to you. You hear the echo?
No, I'm fine. It's funny that I don't know where you are in our own house. Where are you?
Right here, and you can see where you recognize the walls. Oh, so no, here's this is what I decided.
How are you today, Sir Brett? Nope. Okay. That's supposed to go on top of there, which means this has got to move over to here.
I wonder if
that should fit in right there, like so. But it doesn't fit in there like so. There we go.
let's see this way back home.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Well,
one more bit of adulting today, and then we can party. All right. Yeah, I've been adulting too hard lately, and hence my day off of work. And I'm just not going to do adult things. Well, I could run some errands today, but probably not going to adult much today. Sometimes you just need a break from adulting. Right, Bluegrass?
That's right. Adult in small doses. Doctor recommends.
Tommy's building trains and bridges galore today. Oh, yay. It's always good when the child is building Lego. Hey, Mayo.
Hey, Mayo, what's up, bud? Oh, where is that box now? Ah.
Okay, look, Jack. You need to stay in the house, Jack. Oh, and I did finally watch this movie, so now I'm completely up to snuff with what I'm building and what things are, and that I really should have watched the movie before I bought this so that I'd
I
have
was going to say.
Yes, I was a little ass backwards on that, but you're up to snuff now.
But you see, you got to watch the prequels.
There's a prequel?
Something about there was
Is it the
Frank and
Nightmare
Weenie.
Before Easter?
What?
Is it the Nightmare Before Easter?
No.
Prequel? Get it? Never mind.
Easter? What? What?
You
Okay.
said it's a prequel to the Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah, that's the. I was just knowing what I saw on Reddit.
I didn't know there was a prequel.
Well, they say it's canon, but it's not really defined. It's like you'd have to ask. Tim Burton. Oh, I just saw that. That goes on the Mummy's car. I think. Was it the Eye of Ra? What they call it? Come on, chameleon.
I can't tip this, but this is super cute. Let's see if I can. Okay. I'm going to have to take pictures and put it on Insta because I can't tip it and move my camera. But like how this little house all came together and the stuff inside the house, it's super fun. There's a picture of Jack and there's a wipe off board with chalk and a Christmas tree. It's super fun. Love it. I think I need roof parts now. And you know what I really like when I was watching the movie, the stairwell or the stairway to Jack's house. I was so impressed on how Lego captured that from the movie and how crooked the stairs were. And when the little mayor fell down the stairs, I was like, oh my God, they are exactly. Oh, and Charlie, you asked about the mayor, and here is the mayor, and he does have. Are you looking?
Oh, there it is.
And then on the other face.
Yeah, this lighting is horrible in here.
Yeah, you got to put your hand behind it.
You like the white card or something?
Yeah. It's hard. It doesn't focus.
You have been spotted. The eye.
I can't see what it is. Is it a dragon?
It's the Eye of Ra. It's like Egyptian slash. I think. I could be wrong. You know what? I gotta look that up. I hate to. I'm no politician. I want to tell the truth. I'm not talking politics.
I was going to say there's no politics. because I will head off into some kind of rant that I'm probably not going to come back from.
Because politics are toxic. Oh no. She's missing. Find under the bin. I got these all bags from art.
Why do I always go off half-cocked? I don't know why I do this. Why can't I just pay attention to the picture and build accordingly? Maybe I too have a beautiful mind.
Maybe you're a ultra agent. I mean, I never knew this existed, and then I kept buying them.
I like that.
That's so cool. I'm gonna make a whole house of them. That's from this guy here, Swamp Raid. Man, now I want to keep it. We'll see. It's got the motorbike. I think I'm missing some bits. I'm definitely missing. They're supposed to come with two remote control alligators, but I'm missing one.
A remote control alligator.
Right? Yeah, we'll just get to the. Oh, and then I found one of these. This is I think does Reed use these for ice bears? I saw there's an ice bear fortress. Woo-hoo.
Wow, you got a lot going on over there.
Turn that.
I like how they have Jack across the bottom of the book here with your progress. It's cute.
Minecraft.
Mayo, I don't know what you're talking about, but you can only imagine.
Let's see. What's that do?
Good morning, Mayo.
It is a good morning.
What time is it where you are?
Well, I say it's a good morning. You see, even if I was, well, so you started this stream 35 minutes ago. So at the end of, well, in September, I couldn't have said it's a good morning. But now that it's the end of October, and I'm here half an hour into the stream, I can say it's a good morning because it's 1:08 a.m.
Oh, geez. Sorry to keep you up.
Oh no, you didn't keep me up at all because I'm always awake at this time of day, except when I'm working.
Well,
Because in a perfect world, I would sleep from 3 to 11 a.m. every day. So what you're building?
Me, I am building The Nightmare Before Christmas.
See, I gave my reaction about that on a stream a while ago, and I'm kind of frustrated that they cheaped out with that yellow cardboard for the moon.
Well, but I mean, how else would they have done it?
See, they could if they utilized some of the curved elements from Speed Champions and some snot techniques for building upside down, then you could have gotten the circular shape, but that probably would have added $5 or $10 to the cost.
Yeah, and this set was already expensive. I mean, I now that I'm building it, I think that it's probably justified, but if you would have added more cost to it, I'm not sure. I don't know that I would have bought it.
Yeah, it's already a stretch at $200 US.
Yeah, until right. And I think that's a little hefty. I mean, it's really cool, but just looking at it like in the box or online, I didn't think it was going to justify that cost.
The buildings are kind of small.
Sort of, yes. But I mean, that's part of the depiction as well. So, I mean, I'm not put off by that. But I think some sets just translate better when you see them in person versus just online or in a box. I'm a little annoyed with the roof pieces, but you can't have everything, right?
Yeah, I've also been annoyed with roof pieces because trying to get the roof for my church to work has been a nightmare.
Miss Ingrid, hello. How are you?
Yeah,
We miss you, Miss Ingrid.
we go few and far between seeing Ingrid because of her employment.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah,
I
and
wouldn't be
speak
right.
and speaking of employment, I got extended.
I mean, that's good, right?
Yes, more money in my pocket. For more things to do in England and more Lego to buy.
Yay.
I
Miss
got a
Miss
check.
Ingrid, how's the baby? Who's probably not a baby anymore. Sorry, Mayo, didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah. Well, actually, I was there when Ingrid was still streaming, and her baby was growing up so fast.
Right? They tend to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of like some of the sports casters. I watch on ESPN and I follow them on Twitter X, and their children grow up so fast too.
And then once you realize that the children are grown, then you look and you're like, holy crap, I'm 20 years older than I was when we started this.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What just happened? I'm now
Yeah.
old.
Because 1 minute you go from people posting pictures of their babies, and the next minute they're posting reels about them choosing between two different football helmets who's going to win a game of college football.
Yep.
If you know, you know.
Yep.
Is Charlie doing? Oh no, he's got instructions right there. I was going to say sorting with some of those flex tubing, but you got instructions.
Charlie, what you doing?
Oh, I had this. It's a set down that I had set it down and was gonna inventory it, and I never got back to it. So I'm gonna just inventory it now, and then it's missing. It's missing some visors. I'm already at this car. Missing little fire hoses for the side of the ship, and actually, I'm missing one sticker. So I might have that little shelf in a box somewhere. And actually, it was a sticker on the gator. So I might have an extra. I just haven't got to my gators yet.
Oh, is that one of the Swamp Police sets?
Swamp Raid, yeah. So it's just all the little things. It was an open box at what? I don't know. What did we? Oh yeah, it was at a peddler's mall.
Mm. We haven't
But it's
been to
always like it's
a
missing.
minute.
It's missing these. It's always this.
Oh no, that's one of the agents.
I threw it away. I always throw those away. The little barbed wire things. And then when I finally saw one, I said, "Oh man, those were legit." But I think they came back from Bionicle. Little guys.
Yeah, I think those were first used in Bionicle, and then they were used in Exoforce, and then they were used in Agents. I always wanted that Agent set for some reason because of the way they positioned it in one of the catalogs. But then you go on to Brick Set years later, and you realize, oh, everything that made the set look cool was just artist when
it's
just an artist render in the catalog
for 231 pieces. I mean, and really, it was a phone. Because all it is really it's uprights and stairs.
Will, do you want to come on and show us what you have so far, and maybe we could give you some inspo?
Yeah. Well, if I know anything about Hoarder 66 is that he prefers a backstage. He's a little bit how should I say? He's more comfortable off camera than on camera.
I respect that, but I've seen Will on some streams. He showed us his it's pretty cool.
Yeah, like times when I dragged him on to talk about Star Wars. Because he likes Star Wars, and Star Wars brings all the boys to the yard.
Well, let's not go there today. No, okay.
I'm in the middle of editing a gag about how the new style Star Wars helmets look like the Family Guy stormtroopers.
Only if you're comfortable, Will. No pressure.
No.
Okay, wait. Am I putting this roof on? Oh no. Oh, I'm building a chimney. Okay.
Well, if you can, that would be amazing because together we can rule Coruscant.
Will, welcome.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing today?
Hey, how are you?
Fantastic.
Okay, so you want to see what I got going on here so far?
Oh, those are some Star Wars habitats.
On big screen. Boom.
Okay, so I got the witch. Just
he's
what
not the wicked bitch. That's the girl.
And
Yeah.
different.
Will, your witch there, Will.
Well, I think that's not. Is that she got? Is it what kind of? Is that like got the slope bot? Oh yeah, different witch.
This is the one from the build a minifigure thing right now.
Yeah. We were looking for the witch from the Wizard of Oz.
Oh,
no, you're right. That's still hey, witch is a witch.
Oh, Will, I like how you got the hat popping off.
Witch is witch.
Charlie, look, he's using that piece you just showed to make that hat pop off.
Oh, there you go. That's legit. Look at that. That's hells, man. Hey.
Oh my God, I love that, Will.
That's cool.
That's so fun.
See, Will has more time to make fun stuff like that than me.
Oh my God, I love that. Will, you're so creative. Good Lord. I love it.
Thank you. This one I tried to make it like take one, leave some for others. But
Yeah.
this guy done filled up his bags to the point where candy's falling out all over the place.
Yeah.
And this kid's like, my bucket's empty and you don't have any for me.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
And then the Star Wars one,
Oh my.
Star Wars zombies eating.
Nice.
But those are the habitats I have thus far. But I technically you only need 6, but I want to have 7 just in case they disqualify one.
Story of love and loss.
That is super fun.
This is a story of love.
But I need an idea for one more if anybody's got any good ideas.
Yes,
What do you got so far?
I have one.
You got a wolfman?
I do not.
A werewolf?
Nope.
Do some trick or treating in the slums of Coruscant.
I would have no way of making people be able to tell what it is. I got like CMF figures I can use. I got some stuff.
Yeah. And Will knows why I'm saying that. But for everyone else out there, I kind of have an obsession with the slums of Coruscant.
Most of my figures are
the AM show.
What's that?
Who? What?
I don't know who was talking. It's whoever's talking. Cut off.
I didn't mute him. He muted himself.
Oh. Yeah, so I have 6. You only need 6 apparently for the top level of whatever the competition is that Cliff and Cal found.
Okay.
So I made the 6, but I want to make 1 just in case like this one gets disqualified, even though technically you can hook to this and to this, but I don't know if they'll still let that go or not.
Yeah.
So I want 1 more just in case, and I have no idea what else to do.
Something, yeah, like Charlie said, something werewolfy.
I don't have any werewolves. Most of my figures are Star. The closest thing I got to werewolves is a Chewbacca. I guess I could use that. But I don't have. I don't think I have a werewolf head anywhere.
Hey, do they have? They've got barbecue. Sorry, they got Wookiee barbecue on Coruscant, don't they, Mayo? But I always found it a little chewy. Always found it a little chewy.
It's chewy. Chewy's a bit chewy. Yeah.
You got to get it medium.
There's the
I have other alien figures, but I don't know if I have anything that resembles a wolf or anything remotely like it. I have this guy too.
What about Harry Potter, pirates?
Nah, I mostly collect Star Wars.
Look,
all these containers, this box up here, all that, it's all Star Wars.
Yeah. Will is a Star Wars
There should be a
miniature
support group
collector.
for all those people buying Star Wars.
Well, my whole thing is
related that like the aliens have landed and it's trick or treat night. No one knows it's an alien versus
Like World of Worlds. Like walkers with World of Worlds.
You see, now if we were allowed to do like this, like 16 by 16 plates and show off a lot more detail, I could do something like that. But you know, you got to fit it in more or less 7 by 7 because the wall takes up, a stud all the way around, and you got to try to portray everything you're getting through just in that spot. That's why, like a lot of these, I have the figures hanging off of them.
Yeah.
Just because there's just not enough space. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I just finished that Star Wars one this morning. I finished that right before I hit join. I just don't know what else to do.
Do you have any plans with the plant guy from Series 14?
I don't think I have a plant guy from Series 14.
Oh, because I own.
I didn't start
Because
collecting figures
I bought
until
all of Series 14 on eBay.
I only have a couple of them. I, just kind of went through until the D&D from like 4 or 5 series ago. That's it.
Yeah, you don't have the plant guy. Okay. Yeah. Well,
I
I'm
got-
out a suggestion.
Oh yeah, do something with that.
Feed me, Seymour. Little shop of horrors type of thing.
Yeah, that's cute. I like that.
I need a Rick Moranis figure so I can have him feeding the dentist to this guy from that movie. But other than that, I don't know. And this thing, like them builds from Dreams are a little too big. Otherwise, I'd love to put that guy into something.
Right.
I think that looks wild with the jail cell in him.
Yeah.
Oh, I got these guys though. I can use these guys.
Oh yeah.
What the heck is going on? And then I got a couple other ones, but I do have these guys. I could do something with him maybe, but I don't know what to do with him. I don't know what kind of. I guess I could just make a nightmare scene. It really doesn't matter. And if I did a plant, what would I do for the walls? Because you have to have some way of connecting it. I don't know if I like make walls of a building or like make a mountain or something. I don't know. I'm completely drawing blanks. I can't think of anything. Once I got this far, the Star Wars one, I knew I was going to do something from Star Wars, but the other ones I had figured out, and then got to the last two, did the Star Wars just to get that one out of my head. And I do have a spider web piece.
Ooh.
I do have some bats. I don't know if I can incorporate them or something.
You know what would be funny? If Darth Vader was having a lightsaber battle trying to swat the bats away from his castle. Because I was watching the Family Guy Star Wars A Blue Harvest episode, and the guy near Aunt Baru's house used the lightsaber as a bug zapper to keep the Rotto away or something. And with the spider web, I could imagine one of the rebel scum tied up, imprisoned somewhere in one of the hallways of the Death Star, just trapped in a spider's web.
Did you see the Mandalorian? What was that, season 1 or season 2 of the Mandalorian, where there was them like ice spider things that they fell into like a snow cave, and then big ice spiders were trying to eat them.
Was that somewhere on Hoth?
I don't know what planet it was, honestly, but I do have a Mandalorian with no arms, so I could try to make up one of them ice spiders, just put that on one of the walls and then have the ice spider over here or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm leaving for this weekend though, and I'm pretty sure that when I come back on Monday, I think that's the last Monday or Tuesday is the last day to get these out. So if I don't have it done by then, I'll have to do just these 6. Which is fine, but I'd really like to go ahead and get that one more before I leave today. But I only have another like 40 minutes before I'm leaving, so.
You can do it, Will.
If I can at least come up with an idea, you know, I might be able to do it when I come home. I just come home Sunday instead and get it done. But I need to have an idea first.
Yeah. Well, if you've only got 40 minutes, I'm not sure if that's enough time.
Yeah, each one of these is taking about an hour or more.
Yeah.
But like I said, if I could just have the idea, if I come across with some type of good idea, and I don't it doesn't have to be anything related to Star Wars. Like the whole trick or treat one, I just thought that was funny. Like, what's scarier than getting up to the dish and there not being any candy left? You know?
Right.
I thought that was. I honestly, I think that's my best one. I like that more than all of them.
Yeah, because I could imagine a scene where the kid on his first Halloween ago around walks up the haunted house. No, sorry. Walks through the gates at the haunted house, and has to creepily walk through all of the bats that come flying by and the spiders that come crawling over, and the zombie in the garden shed off in the corner that tries to ask him for some spare change for the bus, and then he walks up to the steps, knocks on the door, and sees if the vampire who owns the haunted house has any candy for trick or treat, and then he himself turns into a bat, and just out of nowhere the bowl with the candy is there, and the scariest thing is not what is not what anything has just happened. The scariest thing is that there's no Halloween, and so the kid has a jump scared face, and then it goes to the music that goes dun dun dun.
Hey, we need to get Netflix on the line, bro. You just wrote a blockbuster.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to just come off with an 8x8 habitat, and he done wrote a whole bunch of trilogy movies there.
Yeah, well, that's because I watch so many Lego stop motions that I just try to, like, when I have ideas for like a small little Lego mock, I draw a lot from what people have done in their stop motions, and sometimes I retell them at times like this when I need to talk out of my a-hole.
Oh, well.
Because I can remember all of the crap I watch on YouTube.
I'll tell you what, Mayo, keep coming off with some ideas, and when you got one that I can quickly throw down on an 8x8 plate, you send it over to me. There are Lego pieces where I'm going. The 7-year-old has Lego, so I could build it there if need be.
See, and sadly, I don't have that much interesting things to say. Otherwise, I would have way more people who would consume my thoughts. But oh well.
I'm on the last book, you all. The last building.
Heck yeah.
Oh, you're building the Nightmare Before Christmas.
I am.
Okay. My daughter wants that set. She says she doesn't have room for it, and I said, you know what? I could get it for you anyway, and you can just wait until you do have room for it.
Yeah. I don't like the roof. I don't like either of the roofs. They're annoying as heck.
I did get this yesterday or Wednesday.
Oh.
Just because normally I don't like buildings that aren't finished, but in the city, like eventually there's going to be a road back. Oh, speaking of Nightmare Before Christmas, but yeah, there's going to be a road back here, so then I'm going to have buildings here, and I can use all the facade buildings up against the curtain. You know?
Yeah.
So I figured that's what I'm going to do with that.
You know what? I had a night. I had a nightmare before Christmas that I was getting on the bus, and as I was walking behind the bus stop, there was what I thought was a tap that had accidentally been turned on, but instead someone was actually relieving themselves. Oh wait, that wasn't a nightmare, it was real.
Oh Lord.
Oh wow. I go for walks real early in the morning and real late at night. And like a month and a half ago, I was walking and I got up by the hospital near my house, crossed the street, and there was some guy, like there's like this little wooded area with a ditch. And I walked by, and out of the corner of my eye, I see something. Like, what am I looking at? So I look down there. There's some homeless guy butt naked down there. I'm like, what are you doing down there?
This is all the stuff that we don't need to know about. And why
It's some crazy
our
stuff.
foot.
That's like, why does that kind of thing even happen? What the heck?
Because
Not
it's
so-
a night. Because it's a nightmare before Christmas.
Man, it must be. All right. Well, I can't stay, guys. I actually got to pack my stuff because I'm leaving for the
Yeah.
weekend.
We'll
But,
have a great weekend.
Thank
Have
you.
a great
If you
weekend,
guys
Will. Good
have
luck.
any ideas, post it on Instagram on the jungle chat line or whatever, so I can possibly make this.
Yeah,
I
and everyone in the
appreciate
jungle,
any
everyone
ideas.
in the jungle chat, has an invite to my last ever live stream.
Be good, Will. See you later.
That's
See you next
fine,
time.
man.
Yes, it's tonight, and I'm going to be doing it 2 hours earlier.
Oh,
Did you say
thanks.
your last ever live stream?
Yeah, because we're gonna have the funeral for from Blocks to Mox.
What? I don't understand what you're saying.
He resigned as my co-host.
Oh,
No.
I did see that. Yes.
I was getting ready to say he died. Like, whoa. This stream just got really heavy.
Well, maybe that was a night. Maybe that was another nightmare before Christmas.
Maybe.
You know who else who had nightmares before Christmas? Ebenezer Scrooge.
Hey, that's-
Oh, humbug.
well, all right, guys. Y'all take care.
No Christmas
Good
before pumpkins.
Bye, Will.
See you, Will.
Safe
See you,
travels,
Will.
Will.
Thank you.
Actually, he had 3 nightmares. No, one was decent, right?
Hi, Cliffy.
2 nightmares. Anyway,
Yeah.
Everybody say hi to Cliff.
hey Cliff.
I wonder if Cliff has plans with his family today. Because it seems like every Friday night Cliff has plans with his family.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
I know a lot of people, and I'm friends with a lot of people, but there's only one person in the world who I know better than they know themselves. And so, if you are that one person, then it's a nightmare before Christmas.
How many ways can we work that into our chat? Cliff
Well,
says
until
their
as
Friday
well,
night family night.
well as long as you're building that set, and let me know when you get to the step with the yellow cardboard.
Yeah, I think I'm working on that right now.
Yeah, because I don't know. There's just something about that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Yeah, I knew it was family night.
He's skipping steps. Come on now. It's not. Oh, it is supposed to look like that. Look at me doing the right thing for once. So, Mayo, what was your hobby before you got into Lego?
My hobby. Okay, so my hobby, probably my hobby before I got into Lego was sucking my thumb
Oh, yeah, you're young. Okay. I deserve that.
because I got my first Lego set, which was inherited from my. Okay, yeah, so I'll go on the spiel because I don't think your audience has ever heard my spiel before. So my brother is a Generation Y. He was born in 1985, so he grew up with Ice Planet and um yes, Cliff, I am wet. I am wet behind the ear. So I am wet behind the ears, breath smelling like Similac. Okay, so my brother was born in 85. He grew up with the Ice Planet and the Blacktron 2, as well as some other things like micro machines and some various cards, not baseball cards, and some other various Lego, and I think some Tyco as well. And so when he was in university, I inherited all his old Lego because he didn't need it anymore. And after he went to university, he never looked back. And so I got all of his old Lego, and that was in the year 2005. And so my first set I can remember building was the iSat 5. And I completely bypassed Duplo because I was 4 years old.
Hmm.
And I think because I was in kindergarten at the time, my parents trusted me not to eat Lego. So I completely bypassed Duplo, and I didn't even suck my thumb that much when I was a 3-year old and a 2-year old. I know some of my other daycare constituents, they would have sucked their thumb way more than me. But if I was going to say there was a hobby I had before Lego, it would be that.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Cliff is wondering what Bluegrass is building.
Uh, agents.
And I
Full grade.
get into these conversations just to feel the dead air.
Well, sometimes dead air isn't bad though.
Well, if we're trying to break a world record, then it's not all that bad.
Yeah, not breaking records here.
Yeah, break the
We're just
Hoosier
chilling.
Boots world record.
Just chilling. Like a villain.
Yeah. And Willie keeps on asking the question why my name is my name. I think Miles just do a separate video about that in January.
There you go.
Like not included within an anniversary video. Because I get that question all the time.
I don't really plan. I plan seasonal. So like even with diamond art, I plan seasonally what I'm going to build, but not down to the, I don't plan future videos. I just kind of roll with it. I just don't take it so serious. I just kind of do my thing.
I try to have a backlog of unlisted videos that I can pick and choose what weeks I think it would fit in with the schedule of my channel. So like if I'm focusing on something, I will throw it all up at once in a series for the sake of consistency. And in times like this, having a big backlog of unlisted videos helps when you don't have time to film because you're working 9 to 5.
That's right. I know I had an Etsy shop for 5 or 6 years, and I always had to, plan ahead, not only for the creation, but also for the social media aspect, and then it was just too much. It was too much. I made good money, but I didn't make good enough money to continue on that pace. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to close my shop and do something else. And Lego was what filled that, because I couldn't get it all done and also do Lego. So you had to make choices sometimes. And I have not regretted it at all. The extra income was nice, but it's kind of like you close one door and another one opens. And so as soon as I closed my shop, I started making better money at my full-time job. And I was like, okay, well, there we go. It is meant to be. And now I get to be creative in different ways, and I kind of appreciate that more. Here, you little bugger.
Yeah, I have dreams for small companies, and I just need the capital, and it's going to take a long time to get that capital.
Find investors.
See, I'd feel too much pressure with investors. I've even said when I'm worth 10 grand, I'm gonna buy one stock from Apple.
I'm not sure I'd buy Apple.
And just let it ride.
I don't know that Apple's the future. I think money was to be made from Apple previously, but my gut tells me that it's not going to be on the go forward. But that's just me. And I'm an Apple person, believe me. I could never do an Android situation ever in my life.
You know, that's where I pity the fools who are doing a live stream, and instead of hearing the duh notification from an Apple phone or a duh notification from an Apple phone, you hear the da 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 from a Samsung, and you can tell that it's a Samsung.
Charlie's got a fun one when he gets an alert for a text message. Now I can't remember what it is. What is it, Charlie?
Well, it's just
I always mimic it because
it's like fucking bird. Sorry, oops.
no.
Sport jar. It's like Burger King, right? Or McDonald's.
Yeah.
Well, the other ones are just crap. So it's like, and then you used to have to buy, you could buy your right ones, but then you lose the phone. And they just, oh, yeah, that's what my beef with Apple is. It's like, I don't know. I have lots of beef with lots of people.
Yeah, I have never once heard.
I mean, I have beef with Google. I have beef with. That's why I never will buy another Samsung phone.
I have never once heard a Samsung notification that wasn't five tones.
Yeah, it's got a cute little.
And I think that's kind of good marketing, because whenever you hear that 5-tone notification, you know it's a Samsung.
I thought Grandma Badger she must be out walking or shopping or something. Usually she should have gotten the notification that we went live. I thought she might pop in just to say hello. Oh, God. Ingles.
Let me
are so
see
painful.
if I can do something.
Just put Grandma Badger. Are you calling her? Grandma Badger.
Well,
Worked with Brett.
well,
We did it with
well-
Brett. He showed up.
well, those are the emojis for her.
Yeah. Except nobody can really make out what a badger is on that shiny chat. Okay. Phew. Got the tile work done. Okay. Let's see here. Making progress, Bluegrass?
Yeah, I'm just running through it. Page 27.
Whoop, whoop.
And these are the emojis for Cliff.
Funny. Copyright.
Maybe a little flipping table.
I like that they did purple flowers on this. This is cute.
And this is, wait, sorry. And this is my new emoji.
Well, I'm sorry you lost your partner in crime.
Yeah, he got a case of the American dream.
What does that actually mean?
He's expanding his company.
Oh. Well, that just means he'll circle back around and have more money for Lego later.
Well, whenever the contract with his 3 new commercial properties ends, which could be years.
Don't be sad, Mayo. That shouldn't be hanging out like that. Why am I off? Am I off by a whole stud? No. I am. I'm off by a whole mess. Oh, bother. Is that a condition when you build Lego and you're off by a whole gaggle?
I think it's called not reading the instructions, and I think I might have that same illness.
Oh my God. It's like I skip over, like, because I'm only looking at the pictures. I'm not looking at the. It can be fixed, but yeah.
I think whoever the guy is who designed the Sanctum Sanctorum had that same illness.
Okay, but then if I move that over, I got to move everything over. Sugarfoot.
I remember when Alex Nunes did a city update and he had to move something 1 stud.
Yeah.
And he had to spend a whole day moving dozens of base plates on his table by that 1 stud.
Painful.
And he filmed a whole video about it. And he was like, 1 stud may be small, but 1 stud times dozens of base plates is a nightmare before Christmas.
Nicely how you work that in there, ma'am.
See, we could do these puns for days.
Okay.
I've seen some people doing stop motions of that set, and it looks good on stop motion.
I'm just curious why I have an extra one of these when I shouldn't have an extra one of these. And every of them are accounted for, which is what alerted me that I was a stud off. But now that's fixed. So, right.
But now you jinxed me.
Oh no, did I?
No, maybe it's just a crooked. No, maybe it's just a crooked.
It goes
Oh.
here. I found
It scared me. I'm like, well, where did it go?
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Okay. Ooh, speaking of which, I'm thirsty. Gotta love it. Ice cold Coke Zero. Okay.
Now I'm not sure about everywhere around the world, but in some countries they've changed it from Coke Zero to Coke No Sugar.
Sure, maybe.
It's probably related to everybody's truth in advertising. Different countries require. You can't say
because it's the same formula as Coke Zero. I think it's got a little bit more acid in it to make it slightly more sweeter, because you don't associate the color black with Coke, so they changed it to red packaging with a black label or something, compared to classic Coke, which is red with the white label.
Okay, 2 more bags, folks. 2 more bags.
I said the last bag. This is the last time ago. That's wrong colors.
And around. Right, let's hope I don't mess up anything else. Take things apart.
Oh, there it is.
I don't know if you can see it from here. Let me.
I can see up your nose.
Uh-oh. Bat in the cave. Bat in the cave.
No. Oh, I was.
Oh, that's an idea for the mate. Do a Batman cave.
I was scrolling through my shop at home orders because I was looking to see when the special Bricklink Lego orders, they should be shipping, I think, in November, if you were able to get them. And so I was scrolling through to see if it had a ship date, but it didn't. But I saw that I forgot that I bought the Batman mosaic thing for on the wall.
Oh, right.
And I saw a picture of it and I was like, oh, I already own it. I can't wait to do it. So sometime in the new year, once we get past the holiday stuff, I'll be doing that.
Wait, are you talking about the Gotham City set?
Yes.
Because for a second I was thinking about those little patches.
You were thinking about what?
I was thinking about those little patches that used some of the dot patches pieces, but it was like a Lego.com exclusive or whatever, and they did not sell well. See, I've never seen the trans light blue version of that seaweed piece.
Oh, really? Charlie, aren't they kind of far and few between?
What are they?
Your bluegrass.
My bluegrass is few and far between.
Yeah, yes.
It's a seaweed piece.
Yeah, the Lego piece.
Yeah, that's just that seaweed piece. Yes.
I was like, what am I trying to say?
It's brass in trans blue. I've got a few of them around here. They were in like one Disney princess set. I'm gonna have to put that off the table now.
I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, It was released in like. Let me see this. Can I zoom in on this? No, I'm not seeing that. Oh no, that's the black color. That's the black color. I'm searching on Bricklink to see what sets it was in.
There you go. Here's another one. This is Ultra Agents Toxic. What? I got to pronounce these out, right? Toxiquitas. Toxiquita. What's this mission? Got to find the jewels. Dun, 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 dun.
Did you say taquito?
Toxiquito. Toxiquita. Toxiquita. Let's just scroll in here. Good Lord, this is a pile of garbage. There's a start.
I know.
Oh, this is Toxiquita.
I don't know why I yawn every time I sit down to do Lego.
Something I don't understand is why the Lego part number has to be different from the Bricklink part number.
Oh, there's the right guy. Oh, but there are no stickers on this at all.
Is that good or bad?
Well, for resale, I guess that'd be if I don't even see a sticker sheet. So, and rip book.
Yes. So I found the one set that the Translight Blue seaweed piece was in. It was a Belleville. It was a Belleville set in 2006. Set 7577. The Winter Wonder Palace. I can get a share screen and zoom in on the piece.
I've seen it. Don't worry about it. I've seen them. I know where to get them. There's. I think I picked up 4 one time years ago, but that's what happens. Is you'll find somebody with like 2. Well, minimum buy. So there was one guy had like 4. I had to buy an extra Captain America, but I'm not in the market for them right now. It's cool to see. Yeah, I've got some somewhere in my little sig fig jar, but I leave them around the house.
Yeah.
So,
does Bunny know what the set looks like?
Go ahead and show it.
I'll go for a smoke.
I'll put you on the big screen.
Well, where'd he go?
I don't know.
Oh, I left my chat downstairs.
All right, you're not missing anything.
30 minutes, or we're going to stay extra time?
Well, I'm going to finish this bag, so wherever we
Oh,
fall
right.
on that, and then take a quick inventory of the other Halloween I have to build, and then figure out if I can do that in either Hoosier stream or stream again this weekend, maybe. I don't know.
Well,
I
we
don't
got
think
till
right, because we missed a weekend this month, so I'm fine on time for, what am I trying to say? StreamYard.
well, it's a holiday week for
It
us
is?
pagans.
It is?
Halloween, the lifting of the veil. Samhain, as they used to say. The origins are that it's halfway between. Is that right? Yeah, it's halfway between fall and winter. Yeah, the autumnal equinox and the winter solstice. It's the halfway point, which means it's the beginning of the dark times. Oh, and then we do daylight savings the weekend after. Woohoo!
Yeah. See, I always know when it's daylight savings because
You're
it's
cranky.
no, because
Dark at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
well, no, because it's week. It's normally what is it? It's normally week 4 of college football. I'll be
Oh,
watching one of the 12 a.m. games. And
Now, Aussie football,
sorry.
American football, or
No,
football?
sorry. I'd be watching one of the 12 p.m. games on Saturday, and then I realize, oh, it's now 3 a.m. on Sunday.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I was going to say I know it's daylight savings when I don't know when the stove doesn't match the cable box.
Yeah.
Because that's like the only thing that doesn't automatically change anymore.
It's when the
In your car.
American.
I think your car's got the chip.
My clock in my brand new car does not change. I have to physically do it myself.
Oh,
Because
rude.
there is a button, because every time we go to Wisco, I'm waiting for it to flip, and it never flips. And then
Right.
we found the button that you have to click in order to have it like automatically flip, and it requires like some
The OnStar.
yes, exponential service, and I'm like, okay, that's stupid. So yeah, but I tend to get cranky when it gets dark too early. As soon as I get cold or like the sun goes down and it's dark out, I'm like, I'm ready for bed. Well, that doesn't work when it's like 5:30.
So I get up the stadium lights.
Yeah,
I'm not. Yeah, I get the sad.
yeah, you do get sad.
See, I got my job back the week after daylight saving. So I was like, yes, I don't have to be catching the bus home in the dark.
Yeah, that's good.
Because then you'll meet one of those people in the alley.
Yeah, or in the ditch that Phil met. We don't need any of that.
That's why some towns in Western Indiana just said, screw the Eastern time. We're going to live life like it's Central time.
Right. And I really wish that ours would do that.
Do you live in the west of your state?
No, we're
Northeast. Wait, or are we? No, we're kind of mid-central. North Central.
Because really the only people that complain about it's too dark where they are is if they are in the far west of their state and they're on one of the border states between a time zone. See, in Australia, every state is on the border of a time zone.
Interesting.
And so, like, towns in Western New South Wales.
Your camera's on Bluegrass.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so
Well,
towns in Western,
nothing got shown.
yeah,
except for
so
dirt.
towns in Western New South Wales looked at South Australia being half an hour behind, and it's like, oh, yes, there's more sunshine over there in the morning. Let's just adopt the central time.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're not leaving, well, and so the school bus isn't running when it's still dark.
Right.
We kind of do that because our time zones. There's a time zone that runs through our state, but the time zone follows county lines because
Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
Yeah, so that's where you could be in one county. The minute you cross to the next county, same state, you'd be in a different time zone, but probably because of, say, something, public schools, police, It's like, oh, sorry, man, I'm an hour late to work because I'm on the left side of the county, not the right side of the county.
I didn't know that.
And I think sorry, for counties that are on the west side of a state near a time zone border, it'd be up to the government of that county to decide, hey, instead of staying in our state's predominant time zone, let's agree as a county to move an hour behind so that we're not going to work in rush hour when it's still dark out.
Well, but say you're a teacher living in another county, so you actually got to live in the county you work in. Because job's a job.
Yeah.
So that would be, because then it's like, that's strange too, because like TV shows will be on. I guess it just depends on where your affiliate station is broadcasting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and that's why for national TV, I think a lot of the network televisions now advertise in Central, not Eastern, not because there's more population in Central, but because it's easier for all time zones to grasp Central.
Well, also you got to think of population count when they do a census. It's like, I'm not going to make a time zone for 3 people because Australia is a wide open spot sometimes.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that if you notice during the NFL coverage, they no longer say this show on the Fox network or CBS or NBC after the football game starts at Eastern. No, they say it at Central, because for some reason they made that switch, even though the American Eastern time zone is the most important time zone in the whole world. I don't know why they switched that up.
New York.
Yeah, because New York is the capital
Washington,
of the
D.C.
world, because of the media.
Well, probably D.C. as well.
Because of the media and the stock market.
Oh, speaking of time zones, they like in F1, they'll say track time, which actually we're coming up on, and they'll have track time. They'll call it Eastern. So it's like coming up here in an hour, about 15 minutes. They're having free pack FP1.
Yeah, well, because it's an international.
Oh yeah, they're in Mexico City. Who do you like in F1? Don't say Hamilton. We'll fight.
Well, yeah, hell
no.
no.
Sorry.
I've never
one
liked
person
Hamilton.
speak at a time.
So whenever there's Australians on the grid, I root for the Australians. But when there's no Australians, I root for Red Bull.
That's fair.
We got a Red Bull.
Oh well, you just lost Daniel Ricciardo. He just got bumped.
Yeah, he had a lot of promise that never came to be.
Well, he he did his job, and you know, but somebody did it better.
Oscar Piastri is a better driver than Ricardo could ever be, and
That's where
even Mark
they went with him.
Mark Webber was better.
Well, the other guy. Well, there's Stroll still hanging around, but who was the other?
Hamilton's the best. That's all I got.
No,
Sargent?
Schumacher.
Logan Sargent. No, Logan Sargent. He was the menace.
See,
But he was like the last of the Americans.
See, I always get into this with people. Michael Schumacher and Lewis Hamilton have the same amount of drivers' championships. Michael Schumacher had to stop for refueling, and he did not have the drag reduction system. Lewis Hamilton doesn't have to stop for fueling and has made several overtakes throughout his whole career because of drag reduction system, and that's why I say that the Schumacher era was tougher. Schumacher rode for Ferrari. Max Verstappen right now rides for Red Bull. If Oscar Piastri was not Australian and was not racing for McLaren, I would be rooting for Verstappen in Red Bull until
Never fear, English guys. That's enough. We don't talk about NFL. Look at Lego. Yeah.
Until Oscar Piastri was riding for McLaren, I was rooting for Verstappen in Red Bull.
There's a lad.
Did
he get? Hey, wait. That was Mayo. Is that your Skelectric?
No, they're my mock microscale Formula One cars. So this is the picture that has the Translite Blue Seaweed.
There you go. That's the one. And I don't know how this. I found one. I don't know how, and I said that's really cool. And I was developing my name for streaming. I went different directions. One was what did we start with? Country fried bricks. Because it was because it was to be Kentucky fried bricks. We said nah, and then couldn't find a Colonel Sanders necessarily. And so I said, well, Bluegrass, because Hoosier was Hoosier.
Yeah.
And I said, well, because he kind of took advantage of me when my
Charlie,
dark ages burned.
Is
Go ahead.
named after a tyre because he's a real melt in real life. Just asking for a friend.
I'm sorry, what?
I said, is Hoosier named after a tyre for a car because he's a melt in real life? Only joking.
Well, you want to know the story of Hoosier? It's story time.
It's a curl. We got a curl.
Curl.
Oh boy. That's a witchy curl if ever I saw one.
Right?
Well, the story goes is that one is if somebody was knocking on your front door, you said, "Who's here? Who's here?" Right before you heard the shotgun. Wow. But anyway, the other one is the way they talk. It's like, "Who's your brother? Who's your brother?" But realistically, there is what do we call him? A business magnate from Louisville who, at the time, his last name was Hoosier. And so when they were building up bridges and doing all the infrastructure around Louisville proper, which includes Southern Indiana, they were called Hoosiers Men. Hence, so scope all that. And these are just stories I said. These are stories I've heard.
So then when sports took over, they just picked up the name.
It's like, Diamondbacks. We don't have any. We used to have. Well, we have Colonels. We had an NBA team, the Colonels, because of the Kentucky Colonels. So there was that, which was anyway. We could go on and on. But yes, Hoosier is a real cut up.
Even if he
And
doesn't
what
like
happened
it,
yesterday? Where did the stream yesterday go?
Yeah, exactly, Charlie. Exactly that, Charlie. Hey? No, he did inform us a couple of weeks back that he was going fishing.
Well, it's also getting deer season, isn't it? It's deer and turkey, so he knows people. He's got a family to feed.
And a skunk to catch.
And that dog. Oh, pardon me. I blew my nose without muting. Well, I'm on mute.
My God, I hate
I
this.
don't know if y'all can see this, but look, it's a Tommy Lee exclusive there. Look,
Oh, look what Tommy's done.
Little funnel. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. We're building bridges up there. You can't see them because they're up the back of the room up here. But yeah, we're building bridges and working that out at the moment.
I don't understand where you want me to put this piece. Okay. Does it not go here? It does go here. Then what is the problem?
Speaking of choo-choos, I hear one.
What do you mean?
Yeah. So, what's the main railroad that goes by you? Is it CSX?
Yeah, CSX.
The love of everything that's holy.
Which used to be, well, we got CSX, but also some northern
Yeah.
Norfolk Southern runs here too. But our biggest brand was CSX. Presently, we had Louisville, Nashville, which was actually, I think, top 5 Class 1 railways up until about I think they quit it 1969. All the big transportation acts.
Yeah, because
scuttled all the.
Yeah, because the Nashville would the railway that ran through Tennessee Valley and Nashville into Louisville that spread into Kentucky, and I think had one station in North Georgia. That was, I believe, absorbed into the Chessie system, which merged with the Seaboard system, who took over the reins from the Baltimore Ohio Railroad, the Atlantic Coastline Railroad.
It was a big mashup between. It was like there was a northern. It was like northern coast took over. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because I know that when the Pennsylvania Railroad and the New York Central merged to create Penn Central, that went bankrupt because the executives from those two railroads couldn't agree, and so Conrail took over, and I think Conrail was absorbed under the Seaboard system.
Yeah, Seaboard took a lot of things, and that was the difference that was the split between Seaboard and Norfolk Southern. Yeah. When they what do they call it? Homologate. I never get that word right. Homologation. And they like scrapped all the good rolling stock.
I think
we've got a train museum down here
was also
in
absorbed.
New Haven, I think.
I know way too much.
How many bags you got?
I'm just finished this and one more. If you have things to do, you need to go. Feel free. I'm going to finish this up.
Let me check the sun position. Yeah. So, well, I could. Oh, sorry for the cough, Mike alert. No, here's what happened to me, everybody. Here in the sunshine. Yeah, it's good shade right here now. Yeah, so go to do your brakes, and then your shackle breaks. So this thing was basically had barely a noodle hanging off all the way down there. And then also, this is what can happen when brakes get old. Of course, I bought this. It's been a while, but anyway, I'm going to get dirty on my addies. My addies and my kicks gonna get dirty. So this is what you call delamination. This is what it's supposed to look like, all together and all. But also, you see some shiny. See, that's glazing. There's no breaking left in that. This is what you have. You'll get no lockup, or worse yet, your shoe shatters. So yes, speaking of Formula One, back in the day, carbon fiber didn't exist. Disc brakes. How? What's a disc brake? We got time for disc brakes. Anyway.
Well, that's awkward. Why does it? Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
So
'cause if
you've seen one, you thought, hey,
Formula
that would work.
One, if you ever see the Formula One cars, when they crash, they explode into hundreds of thousands of tiny pieces because that's all the fiberglass.
Safety car. No, it's carbon fiber now.
Yes, sorry, that's all of the
Safety
carbon.
car. Safety car.
That's all of the carbon fiber upon impact.
And thank be to Jesus that some of these crashes, they walk away. And some of these G's, I mean, you're talking like 6 G's. This is more than an astronaut. Who was it? The Star Talk guy. Neil deGrasse Tyson. He says, like, basically, it's your heart flowing through your goo. Oh, speaking of goo.
Charlie.
What? I was going to show my pumpkin.
One brain stream at a time.
Well,
oh my God, you're making.
No, my last thought. I'm going to put my jeans on, and there you go. There's our pumpkin.
Why can't you put a face on it before you put it back on?
Right up in there.
Charlie?
Huh?
Why can't you put a face on it before you put it back on? You're muted. All right, then.
When I'm done with it, I'm gonna get like grease on my hands and go like eyeball, make a Charlie Brown.
Okay.
And a little nose.
Good deal.
Speaking of little noses, do the dogs need a walk?
Welcome to the stream of consciousness that is Charlie.
Beautiful mind, ladies and gentlemen. Get your tickets. Get your tickets.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at Logan Sargent's Wikipedia, and he races for Williams in Formula One, and I didn't notice until I was just looking at the new liveries of the Formula One teams. They switched from white and blue to black and blue. I didn't know they did that. I've always known them to be either white and blue or silver and blue, so that's a new change.
They're doing these tie-ins now. At Texas they did. Was it Alpine had Indiana Jones launching the video game? One of them had. Was it Alpine or? I want to say Alpine. Who was driving it? Anyway, sports. So get my boots on. So you're opening the last bag?
Yeah, but it's a small one.
All right, well, let's go with the small bag.
I mean, you can go do your thing.
Well, I'm coming. I gotta. I'll hang. Oh, Well, here I got a whole. I just got a call from Francis here.
Okay, well, go take that. Ooh,
I'll come and pay taxes.
I love the little dog.
And also, my phone is.
And he's rubbery. He's not like. Oh my God! And he's got the teeniest little pumpkin on his nose.
Oh, we got the guy. He's out here at the corner in the blow up sitch.
Oh, look at that guy! They got a pumpkin.
Because that's supposed to be Rudolph. He dressed him up as Rudolph.
Yeah.
And that's what I had was the pumpkin, right?
So cute.
Anyway.
That's the smallest pumpkin I've ever seen.
Okay. Charlie's stream of consciousness has stopped. Whew, so many topics all at once.
Well. Oh, is this a glowy one?
Yeah, that's the ghost of Vitruvius.
Let me see. Oh, he's all the way in there. Legit, yep. Master Builder alert. There you go.
So
We should do a special Halloween session. Well, we'll wait for the trick-or-treaters we never get.
Yeah. Sorry,
All
Mayo.
right, everybody have a great show.
Mayo, what were you saying?
So just imagine Morgan Freeman saying what I'm saying. Charlie, you're not the special. I made up the prophecy.
Dark gray.
Anyway, my alarm just went because it's 2:30.
Well, if you have to go, it's been great. Thank you so much for being on the stream.
Yeah, I'm glad I could help you kill some time while you were finishing that set.
Yeah, absolutely. And I hope you have a great day.
So do I. I'm gonna have a good night's sleep.
Oh, right. It's AM there, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Sorry. May you sleep beautifully.
Yeah, but I probably won't get much sleep because I'm excited for what I'm going to do tomorrow.
Oh, what are you doing tomorrow?
Which is actually today.
Well, whatever it is, have the greatest time ever.
Yes. And same to you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday.
Yes. Thank you.
All right, see ya.
Bye. And then there was one. Now, I can't promise that I can chatter enough to keep this going. What do you do? Oh.
Just hand me the pieces. Just hand me the pieces. Come on, you know this. This works.
This is the awkward part of the show.
What we doing?
Go.
Ah, my hands are greasy. I got grease on your bricks.
Ugh. Ugh. I don't know how I make it through the day with him sometimes. Okay, let's see. Are we doing dark gray or light gray? Light gray. With the tiniest sticker ever. I will be happy when this one is done. And then I also have a couple of cute little sets to do for Halloween. I'll show you guys here as soon as I get this put together. Bluey's moved to the chat. Okay, let's see. Rest in peace. There. Let me grab the other little Halloween sets I have that I want to do before the season runs out. So we got this cute creator set with a light brick. So I definitely want to do this one, and this is set number 40697. And then I also have this little Halloween barn, and that's set 40721. So I thought those would be cute to get done and knock out before. And I can put all of this next to the haunted house over here on the end of my shelf. Almost done. Zizou! Hi and bye for now, sir. This goes here. Zizou, I hope you're having the most spectacular day at work today. Training America's youth. You are a stronger soul than I am, sir. All these tiny little pieces left. Tiny, tiny, tiny. But we're almost done because we only have 3 stickers left. All right. Oops. Okay. Ooh, I love these pumpkins with the cutout faces. Let's see here. I hear puppy paws upstairs. Puppy paws. These headstones are cute. I mean, for as much as headstones can be. I like this little cemetery. And 0. And if there's anybody else out there watching, listening, if you could give my video a like, that would be awesome. And if you haven't already subscribed, I am like 4 away from having, I think, 100 subscribers. Let me look here. Yes, I have 96 subscribers. I would really like to hit 100. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do so if you feel the, wind blow and you would like to. I would love to have you, and I would love to hit 100. Whoop, crap, the pumpkin just fell off the table. Oh. That pumpkin's never going to be heard from again. Oh well, for another time. Let's see here. We got just a few more to go. I kind of miss trick or treat. We just don't get kids on our block. They're a couple blocks over. Maybe we'll go for a walk though. That would be fun, just to walk over a couple blocks over and see the kids and all the trick or treaters. We're kind of in a dead end over here where we live. It's not really a dead end, but people treat it like a dead end. So we never, in the 10 or 11 years, well, maybe even 12 years that we've lived here, we've gotten maybe one or two trick-or-treaters. And I kind of miss that. So this is fun. You put a yellow brick or a yellow head inside of the pumpkin. Oh, that's what rolled off the table was the yellow head. Bother. I'm going to have to find another yellow head to put that together. Okay. Maybe, yeah, I need another yellow head. Okay, and then we got a couple stepping stones. There. There. Oops. I guess I have that pumpkin in the wrong place. Which means I put witch hazel in the wrong place. All right. Now we got to put on the wheel. The wheel. Okay, so we're going to do this. And this. And then the wheel goes through here. Into here. Okay. And my friends, we're missing one little pumpkin, but ta-da! Isn't Zero cute? Look how cute he is. And that's a wrap, my friends. So check out my Instagram, Bunneh Bricks, and I will have all of this posted there so you can see a close-up of these since I can't really get it under the camera. Appreciate you all watching the video and being here today. Thank you to Bunneh and Bluegrass for being on the panel. And thank you to everybody in the chat. And we will see you all again soon. Have a great Friday. TGIF.